Hey, have you no respect for Guildmasters? You should show more respect while you're here. I could break you, so leave it. Hey, have you no respect for Guildmasters? You should show more respect while you're here. I could break you, so leave it.
Weaver, commonly referred to as the Guildmaster, was the second in command of the Heroes Guild in Fable and Fable the Lost Chapters. He taught the hero of Oakvale during his youth and guided him through his later life, helping him find his mother, Scarlet Robe, and to defeat the notorious Jack of Blades. He has also acted as a mentor for Briar Rose and Thunder, two other very famous heroes in Albion's history.
According to the Oracle of Snowspire, the future Guildmaster, then known by his name Weaver, joined Maze in leading a revolt against the leadership of the Heroes Guild at the time, disagreeing with the practice of only offering good quests, rather than letting heroes determine their own morality. Many heroes were killed in this fight, and their number was at its lowest in centuries. With the success of the revolt, though, Scythe recommended Weaver as the new head of the guild because of his impartial serenity.
Yep, so an unknown period of time later, during the Age of Heroes, Weaver took in the young hero of Oakvale, one of the survivors of the infamous bandit raid on Oakvale. Taking him under his wing, the Guildmaster paired the hero with Whisper, teaching them how to master the attributes of strength, skill, and will. Years later, he presided over the graduation ceremony for them when they graduated.
As the hero of Oakvale grew older and more powerful, the Guildmaster continued to take a personal interest in his accomplishments, as well as his mission in retrieving his family members. Offering both quests to boost his renown and the occasional piece of advice, the Guildmaster also contributed to the hero's quest by deciphering Arban's thaumaturgica, enabling the hero to save his sister Teresa and apprehend the traitorous Maze, revealed to be working with Jack of Blades.
After Jack of Blades activated all of the focus sites across Albion, he stormed the Heroes Guild in an attempt to claim his sword, the Sword of Aeons. While the Guildmaster tried to stop him, his attempts were in vain and he was badly wounded outside the Chamber of Fate.
And he says something like, "There was nothing we could do to stop him, lad, even though you're 65 years old." A year after Jack of Blades was slain by the hero of Oakvale, the Guildmaster informed the hero of a developing situation in the Northern Wastes, which warranted the attention of the hero. It was later revealed that this growing evil was in fact the resurrection of Jack of Blades. In his attempt to open the door to Archon's folly and destroy Jack of Blades once and for all, the hero of Oakvale had to collect the souls of certain heroes. In this case, it is possible that he can slay the Guildmaster in an attempt to gather his own soul. This is an amazing scene. Stand by to get some of that for yourself after this.
Yeah, probably the hardest fight in the game, am I right?
I'd say so.
Yeah, so Weaver is, in terms of appearance, Weaver is a bald, elderly man with a generic mustache and a guild tattoo on his forehead. He's clad in a blue and gold coat, wearing what seems to be a bright plate chest piece underneath, with a cravat that gives him a regal appearance.
Several references are made in regards to the Guildmaster in Fable 2 as well. A russet apple holds a description as, "An apple a day keeps the Guildmaster away." Villagers, though rarely, will also mention that a Guildmaster could contact a hero at any time and remark on how the fact appears annoying to them. Gargoyles may taunt the hero by asking him or her if he or she has any health or potions. Playing children can be heard referring to the Guildmaster as annoying, excitingly exclaiming that they should kill him. Another reference made is that Bloodstone has a purchasable building named Your Health is Low. In the same area, drunks can be heard claiming that they received a letter from the Guildmaster.
A loading screen in Fable 2 mentions a rumor that the hero of Oakvale murdered the Guildmaster and carved "Your health is low" onto his forehead, which is extremely dark but kind of funny. Weaver is also said to be a very powerful wizard. Despite this, he does not seem to display any offensive powers should the player choose to fight him for his soul in Fable the Lost Chapters. During this fight, he only shows the ability to cast a shield on his bodyguards, as well as heal them. The fact that he does not use any attack spells against the hero may be out of love for him, as the Guildmaster essentially raised him from a very young age. After the battle, if the hero does not accept Weaver's offer to surrender and be teleported to the Litchfield Graveyard, he claims that he has powers you can't even imagine. Despite this, the hero kills him before he is able to demonstrate his abilities, leaving the Guildmaster's true power a mystery.
Again, in a fantastic scene, which we will show a clip for at the end of this video.
Yeah.
So a little bit trivia then. In Fable Lost Chapters, if the hero chooses not to fight Thunder for his soul, and instead goes to the arena, Jack of Blades taunts the hero by saying, "Try to get your combat multiplier even lower. There's a quest card waiting for you at the bottom of the slime pit, and your health is low, let's keep it that way," as well as other things that can mock the Guildmaster.
When fighting the Guildmaster, he can be seen briefly covering his eyes as if he's crying, which again just goes to show maybe he does have a love for the hero of Oakvale and sees him as sort of a surrogate son or something like that.
What a loser. In Fable The Lost Chapters, it was revealed that the Guildmaster cares about the hero of Oakvale as a son.
There you go. So the Guildmaster is voiced by Hugo Miat, who is fondly remembered for his role as Trigard the Dungeon Master in the British children's adventure game series Nightmare in the 1980s, famous for such phrases as "ooh nasty" and, strangely enough, "life force energy critical," which is definitely similar to what he says in Fable.
And perhaps quite funnily, at the end of the game, if you kept him alive, you can still talk to the Guildmaster, but he actually doesn't say anything back. Instead, the game shows the same cutscene of him talking to you, but there's no words or subtitles being spoken, and then you may exit, thus leaving the cutscene.
Yeah, which is, I always thought was weird, because you'd think he would have a little bit of unique dialogue after the end of the game, you know, just talking about how you defeated Jack twice or anything like that, but he really, he has
They
nothing.
Obviously didn't bother. They obviously didn't bother.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want him to call us lad one more time when we're over the age of 65, and also wonder how he looks exactly the same at the start of the game and at the end of the game, and yet we've gone from a young child into a decrepit old man.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's all I've got. In terms of theories, not really too much to tell here. I think the lore pretty much says what it is for the Guildmaster. I don't think he had any extra powers. I think that was just a bit of deterrence rather than actually having something, personally. Yeah, do you have anything else that you want to say on the Guildmaster?
Not particularly, but I definitely think it's pretty interesting, the whole like sort of revolt that he had with Maze back in the day. It's pretty interesting that the two of them fought to have like villainous quests reinstated, because the guild at the time was only accepting like the good quests, and it's kind of interesting that the Guildmaster and Maze, who are generally seen as pretty good characters during the games, sort of fought to have evil quests reinstated. I'm not sure what the motive is there. I guess just kind of like
choice
balance.
And freedom, I would say.
Choice and freedom, yeah.
Because the reason why the guild was only taking good quests, going back to our Heroes Guild video, was that Nostro was the founder of the guild, and Nostro got fell away in terms of a bit corrupted, taking advantage of things, and so as a response, it's likely that Guildmasters between the time of Nostro and the time of Weaver and Maze had decided to try and rectify that by only accepting good, but it would leave the Albion in an unbalanced state. So I think it was designed to have the best good is balance and choice, isn't it?
Yeah, fair enough. I think that's pretty cool. So definitely some interesting lore there that you might not expect if you had just played the game and interacted with him, during the missions that require you to interact with him. I think he's definitely a pretty cool and memorable character. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our video, sort of just covering what we know about him. But with that, I think that's everything we have. So we'll see you next time.
That's right, and I could break you, so leave it.
Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food?